What's going on, guys? Tombeokle back, and welcome to my setup tour. Yes, I know you guys are all dying to see the setup tour, but just wait 1 minute. I just want to thank all of you guys that have made fan arts for me, and here they are on the screen now. Special thanks to all of them for spending time making those awesome fan arts. Without further ado, let's get into the setup tour. Welcome back, everybody. This right here is the setup. This is where I film, record, game, do absolutely anything that I do for any videos or just recreation purposes. I sit usually in this chair, or sometimes I switch it out with this one right here. It just depends on how I'm feeling, but it doesn't really matter. Personally, sometimes I just switch them either way, it just depends. But my setup, as you can see, is a Stormtrooper themed. I used to have this guy, this little action figure that matches the wallpaper inside of my PC, but since I upgraded to the LatinAutor AIO, I haven't needed anything there because it kind of fills with the little bit of tube right there. But if you haven't seen it, I will insert a picture right now. But I use just a simple Kraken Tournament Edition headset because I don't need anything fancy at all. I just have the USB thing mounted at the bottom right there, so it's easily accessible. But otherwise, I don't do much else for audio besides the monitor does have speakers, but I don't really use those very often. But the monitor is a Predator 240 Hertz, 0.1 millisecond response time HDR monitor. It does have a blue light shield, but that's what I use these for. These are my blue light glasses for if I'm playing games for too long so my eyes don't get exhausted. I do indeed have a water bottle that I drink out of because stay hydrated. And these here, this is how I take notes if something pops into my head. And I keep a controller back here for when I play Madden and Need for Speed Heat. That's what I use that for. And moving on to the general system itself, I use that right there, 64 gigabyte flash drive that I use to transfer files from my PC over to my MacBook where I edit them. This is a 2012 MacBook Pro. I am gonna upgrade this pretty soon to a brand new MacBook, but it does the job. It might take longer than this computer would, but I don't really want to pay for any editing software when I have a free one available right there. More about my setup. You know, I have the glorious Model O with the custom lighting effect and the Razer Huntsman Mini white keyboard. I absolutely love it. It's got the red linear switches. I love it personally. Amazing. And I have the lighting effects customized to match the system and the wallpaper. But the system itself has, of course, the 240 millimeter LatinAutor AIO and 32 gigs of G.Skill Trident Z memory right there with the custom lighting effect. It's got blue, white, blue, and I have the B450 Steel Legend motherboard. You know, I changed the lights to blue to match, and I have the Founders Edition RTX 3070 right there, plus my 800 watt 80 plus gold power supply, and I have a couple of Arctic fans mounted in the front, and then my RGB fans that came on the AIO right there. And I almost forgot, the CPU is the Ryzen 9 3900X. It's really good for gaming. I absolutely love my computer, but the last component of my computer is one of the most important of all, my microphone. So right here, I mount it right here. I would mount it closer, but right here, it's kind of in the middle of my mouse, and right here, there's no desk room to mount it. So I have to mount it right here, and I have it extended over here. So when I pull it over, it like lines up right in front of my face, and I talk in right there. You know, and of course I have my filters on there. You know, I got this foam filter plus the pop filter. It's amazing. I love it. And I also, you know, have the cable mounted directly to the side, and it runs around there and plugs into the monitor. that's basically it for my setup. Thanks for watching my full setup tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are now on the road to 4,000 subscribers. See you in another video.